Hi, Clinton.
Yeah, good evening.
Evening, what's happening?
I'm fine.
So, all right.
Anybody joining us?
So, Latif said he was going to join, but I've not seen him yet. So, yeah, it's just two of us for now.
Okay, okay.
So, how far are you able to? You said you're going to send me a PDF, and I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I was supposed to scan and send a small breakdown PDF or something as in my ideas of how I normally break down copy, but
Okay.
I've been kind of extremely busy today, so I wasn't able to send it.
Okay.
But I'll do that tomorrow morning.
Okay. No problem. It's all right. I'm trying to to put on my video. I don't even know. I think it's just okay. So, just like I said, right, we are going to do it like hope you'll be able to share your screen, right? Or how do
Okay,
you
I'm
want it?
yeah, I'm seeing your screen. I'm seeing your screen.
Okay. All right. So,
No.
all right. So I think we should start with the headline, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have so I was able to go through the copy at least two times and realize some things. So some of the things I highlighted them.
Okay.
You can see them this yellow highlight are some of the things I'm going to be, sharing my ideas, what I think, like the logic behind the copy there and stuff like that. So now warning, the headline starts with a warning, right? Limited spots available, then largest
Yeah.
IPO in history. So from my take, I would say it's usually this type of just like in financial copy, there is usually time sensitive, right? So that is why
Yes,
you are
yes,
seeing
it's
the warning limited spots available, telling the reader that it's time sensitive. So they need to take action immediately or else it will go and they won't see it again. And then the hottest IPO in history. I think this headline is just pretty straightforward, right?
yeah,
I
it's
don't
pretty straightforward.
see
No.
mm, no twist or anything like that, right? No
Yes.
curiosity.
You know they use
So,
your hand again.
yeah. So, but the subheading is what's is kind of interesting. It says 99.9% of Americans have been locked out of the fastest growing company in the world. But now a famous venture capital is revealing a pre-IPO strategy that can turn the average retirement into right 8,000 or more before this company goes public. So one thing I was able to, you know, get from this subheading is it's calling out the audience. From this subheading, you'll be able to tell that the people this copy is targeting are those that are applying for retirement, right?
Yeah.
Because you can see where
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Ma? Bandits. Where bandits? Mango. Is that mango? Mango. Mango, that place I serve. That place I come. I don't know. That place is very, very far from us. Where? No news. Okay.
I think we're fighting at Mango Stadium.
It's very, very far from us. That is the place I come.
Then we fight there serious.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm a Morgan. Huh? Ah.
Me and Mango, they don't fight since. Hello?
Alexa, that's my mom. Who was that? Uruguay will reach before.
Mama came around.
Alexa, come just.
This one is big.
Who be that, David? Now, David.
You know what's in the letter?
Mm.
Mama came around.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
Tell the man, the woman, the look
Nathan,
Yeah, welcome back. Network.
I swear. I had to reboot my because I'm connecting with my phone, so I had to restart it. The thing just went to 2G. Can you imagine?
Okay, yeah. Rain is even falling very heavily this side.
Yeah, our one is just cloudy. It's like once to rain, but nothing yet. Yeah. Okay, so um, where did I stop? All right. So I was talking about the subheading, putting out the target audience, right?
Yes.
So since it's talking about average retirement plan, so my guess is that it's targeting those that are, planning to retire and how they
Yeah,
can invest their money and make more money out of their retirement. And then one other thing I like about it is the um what would I call it? This quote here that followed it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking, why did they use this particular guy, stickbit.com?
Stag bit.
Mm,
Okay, the way I see it, I think the persons who this copy is actually targeting,
yeah.
this should be a popular blog or website they know.
Yes.
So it's kind of there for credibility's sake.
Okay. So it's probably like this is the frequent, like the people, the target audience are like very familiar with this particular forum, right? This take bit, stuff like that.
They are.
Okay. So it kind of makes it more, more, it gives more credibility and get their attention more since it's coming from a familiar, source, right?
Yes, it does.
Right. So what's your own take regarding the headline and, surveying and
Okay,
everything?
yeah, I do love the pre-headline that's limited spots available because it's kind of like a deadline thing.
Okay.
Take your spots before, or if you don't take this spots, it's showing an urgency.
Yes.
That's urgency in play. And one thing I know about pre-headlines, or one thing I'm very familiar with is it should show urgency, or it should call out an audience, or it should
Mm,
show credibility.
yeah.
Then the main headline is just straight to the point.
Mm,
So I'm guessing the audience in question is they are kind of like a warm audience. They already know.
yes.
Yeah, it's a warm audience.
Yeah,
Then
they are educated, like they already know they are like how will I even put what is the term to even use here? Like, yeah, just like you made mention, warm audience, right? It's
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah,
Like they are familiar with the market, they are familiar with the nuances and everything
yeah,
related to that, right? They
yeah.
know what IPO is, right?
Yes. I'm thinking there should be a back end copy, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
Then
means there's something before this one was sent to them. Probably they have bought
yeah,
something else,
they've
like
bought something before, yeah. So for the deck copy, that's the subhead.
yeah.
Um, okay, there's specificity there. 99.9% of Americans. It's
Mm,
kind of specific, but it's vague specific. And English will say it's vague specific too, because the
okay.
number is not really. They didn't say maybe um 9 out of 10 Americans or something. So
Mm,
it's specific, but not too specific.
okay.
Yeah. They also have a kind of I think it's a unique mechanism or an idea at play there. That's a
Okay. Okay.
pre-IPO strategy.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it
Hmm.
like a unique mechanism or something.
Like a big idea, something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a big idea, but it's not the big idea in a way too.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then yeah, the cash there is okay, sure. The average
Hmm.
retirement into 500 is they're specific with that one or more.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then the urgency still comes into play again before the company goes public.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So like if like let's assume probably this you want to like give a suggestion like how do you like let's say you want to use an headline that is more curiosity driven. Probably let's say for example you are dealing with a cold audience. How would you and very sure you have gone through the copy, like you know what the idea is all about, unique mechanism, big idea, everything. How will you write the headline instead of you know making it like straightforward like this? Let's assume you are targeting a cold audience that you don't want to like spill the beans right from the beginning or, or stuff like that.
Okay, if I was targeting a cold audience for this copy, I think
Mm,
I would go with what was really happening in the financial world now. Say
okay.
um if I had to go research, check the news, I would go with something from the news.
Mm,
Just pinpoint it on the headline there, maybe let's say
mm, okay. Nice, sure. Well, for me, I would just like from the subheading, like you making saying that 99.9% right have been locked out. I think if I want to do it for like a cold audience, I will go with the headline something like learn the secrets to learn the secret to financial freedom that only the 0.001% of Americans knew about, something of that nature. You understand? Like I'm going like, okay, this one is saying 99.9% of Americans are locked out, right? Opportunity for you
yeah,
to. So I'll be like, okay, this is what 0.01% of the insiders of Silicon Valley know about companies before they go public. How you can get in and secure your financial freedom. Just the way people are invested in Amazon, Google, and stuff like that. Yeah.
oh, yeah, I even just went down to one of the subheads, and I think one of the subheads would even make a better headline for the cold audience.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the Secret Pittsburgh Project.
The secret
Pittsburgh Project.
Pittsburgh. Okay. Yeah. I realized regarding the place where the company like it's down in the copyright. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm, sure. Or how this one company is
Yeah,
creating a secret something in Pittsburgh that can turn an average American, right, into a
yeah,
millionaire,
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, good. So I think let's move to the lead, right?
Yes,
So dear reader, and there is a picture of the IPO, right? Uh-huh.
yes, yes.
So, from my take, I this place where I highlighted the fastest growing private startup of all time has been off limit to regular investors. But I've been following this company for years, gathering data from my past insider income, blah blah blah. Now finally I've developed a strategy that will allow this guy to turn the average retirement account into this or more. So from this, why I highlighted this is just you know the lead starts like the guy is telling, just like from the headline, the hottest IPO, right? And he made mention about 99%, about 9% of people are locked out. So the
Yeah,
fastest growing private startup. So this copy is starting with the one, like one, the power of one, right? One idea, like is targeting, like it picks one company, a
yeah,
private
yeah,
startup,
yeah.
uh,
It's building on one idea.
on one idea instead of just going around like you know on multiple ideas. Like it's power of one, and it's trying to, like, from here where you say that I've been following this company for over 4 years. So it's not, one thing about I notice about in financial is that, every day, you hear news about companies coming up, this company, that company, that might become big. So probably the reader might be like, well, this is another company that is coming up today. This person is just coming out. So, but instead of that, he's trying to tell you that this company has been following them for over 4 years, right? So at least that 4 years is enough time for any reader to be like, okay, yeah, you have learned a lot. For somebody to be following a particular company for 4 years, that means they have, learned, they have done their homework, right? About it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And this place where you're saying that I've watched my Silicon Valley friends make billions. So it's kind of like build credibility, right?
yes, yeah. It does
Regarding
build
the,
credibility.
uh,
It's For me, I think he's kind of showing, okay, I'm an insider.
yeah,
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 I'm an insider. Yeah,
yeah. Because from the previous statements, you say gathering data from my vast network of insiders in Silicon Valley. So that's kind of build more credibility that, okay, this information is coming from someone that knows what is happening inside. Probably it might even be part of the shareholders of the company, or someone that have great connection and stuff like that. And
yeah,
then
yeah,
mhm. And then goes down to this place where you say, in fact, you can get started today with as little as $20 if you like, right? So I know, and you can participate even if you have never bought a single stock in your life. All that is required is that you act fast before this company goes public. So I'm thinking that probably some of the people that are reading this copy, they are people that have never, bought stock before, probably. Now this is their first time. Maybe they have this um interest in buying stock, but they are still shopping around looking at, okay, what's the best this thing they can invest their money on. So saying this, that you can get started as little as, that means you don't need to invest a lot of money, right? So it's kind of
yeah,
like that barrier, excuse that people will have, that I need to have thousands of dollars before I can be able to buy stocks. They'll be like, okay, no, you don't need that. So that's doubt, or that resistance is lowered by this, right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
So one thing I love about the lead is the way he starts the first, okay, the way he
Okay.
starts the first sentence. See this document I'm holding in my hand. It's
Mm.
called the pre-IPO prospectus. Okay, it reminds me of when Gary Halbert says, use the dollar bill.
Yes. The
Yeah,
dollar
yeah.
bill
So
copy.
yeah, so it forces them to want to know what it's all about.
Mm.
Yeah, and then he talks about pre-IPO strategy. So I'm thinking this audience, they're kind of like, okay, they've been trying to they may have invested in IPOs, but
Okay.
what they don't really know is there's always a before the IPO is public. And then,
Mm.
yeah, it's showing explosive growth, shows how big it's going to be.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah. And so, it's kind of like, okay, here's now an opportunity. Now, finally, I have developed a strategy that will allow the little guy to turn the average retirement accounts into $588,000 or more. So finally, here's a strategy where, okay, kind of like an even playground due to my, okay, I have this large network, insider network, and the one thing I know about the financial industry is, once people hear about, there's insider trading activities, and their
Mm.
ears immediately perk up because they are kind of like, there's insider trading activities, and yes, someone who's wanting to reveal what's happening inside to us. So I think it's going to force them to listen. It really, really grabs their attention.
Mm. Mm. It's kind of like, okay, this that like what you're trying to say is that this particular way is what stimulate, like it's kind of like piques their interest, right?
Yeah,
Draws their
yeah.
attention. Mm. Okay. All right. So okay. Any other thing you want to share?
No, no, no.
Okay. So and so because the lead continues, and it's started quoting, from famous magazines like the magazine in INC, right? Is
Yes,
it
yeah.
how do they even pronounce this? In Corp or what? How do you say
Ink.
it? Ink, right? All right.
Yeah.
So, all these quotes is kind of like, building more credibility, right? Because when
Yes,
you get
yes, yeah.
quotes from all these big bodies, these famous guys, like those that are actually in the financial space, it gives more credibility and to the reader that okay, this thing is actually real and it's cool. And this part where I highlighted, you think is growing faster than Google. It's growing 3 times faster than Facebook. It's growing even faster than Amazon. And we know these companies all made a lot of people overnight millionaires. So this is kind of like, it's a very, very big claim, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a very big claim. So it's also it keeps drawing the reader to keep reading, to know more, because for someone to just come out and say that, because we all know Google, Facebook, Amazon, those are the top, companies in the world so far right now. So for someone to come out and say that it's growing, that is another company that is growing faster than this and faster than all these rest, you want to know which company is that, how, why is it, how is it growing faster than this, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and it even goes in to say that even Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, okay, that this one is just talking about how Amazon started, stuff like that. So here again, he said, but if you had been among the lucky few investors who moved fast before Amazon went public, you had been set for life, taking orders for nobody, enjoying the perks of what some people would call FU money. So from what I got from here is, it's just trying to, compare, because it's saying that okay, this company is growing faster than Amazon. So it's just trying to say that okay, just in case, I'm sure the reader knows how big Amazon is, but just to elaborate more, right? Okay, this is how big Amazon is, right? Those that
Yeah,
invested
yeah.
in Amazon before it went public, this is what they made, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and if you had invested, you would have made a lot of money. So it's kind of trying to, okay, you missed out on Amazon. Then here is an opportunity for you to, invest and get make a lot of money from another company that could be bigger than Amazon itself, right?
Yeah, yeah. So what I'm looking at, I'm trying to think of this subhead. It's quite possibly the fastest growing private company ever. What I'm
Mm,
trying to think of is the objection it kills. Okay, the
okay.
objection because one thing about copies like this is like it's they follow a particular pattern:
Mm,
objection, claim, proof, benefits. So you
mm,
realize that there's this thing that Agora does. They call it copy boarding. They
okay.
organize objections, and then with those objections, they use claims to kill those objections. And
Curious
those claims,
invasion.
yeah, those claims
Mm,
are like they convert those claims to subheads,
mm,
yeah, and then provide proof and benefits. So yeah, the claim there is it's quite possibly the fastest growing private company ever.
mm.
So I'm thinking like what kind of objection do you think they would have more than
Mm,
the disclaim? Yeah.
sure. Sure, because with every claim is like they have an objection, right, attached to it,
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, there's an objection there, kind of like
Their
trying to
mind.
kill in, yeah, in the reader's mind.
Mm, mm. Okay, okay. So, all right. So it continues, and like I said, see, it was still talking about the Amazon stuff, and then this heading, we need to act fast because Silicon Valley insiders are getting rich with each passing day. Uh, so this is kind of like drawing them say that okay, they are missing out, right? Like okay, these people are already making a lot of money. So if you don't get in, you're also missing out, right? Because we always have that, that emotional trigger, right? Or should I say psychological trigger that the fear of missing out, right? FOMO, isn't it? Uh-huh. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Now, FOMO is very common in the financial space, right? The fear of missing out. People don't want like okay, people are making money and because you have that fear of missing out, you want to jump in so that you too make money like that, right? So that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. So he went on to talk about now you see behind the scenes, the private market. This company is already making some of my venture capitalist friends filthy rich, right? Then he made mention of some of people that have made money from the company. For example, this person made turned 25,000 to nearly 60 million. This person made 58,233% from their money. The Shark Tank guest made a lot of money also, over 2.8 billion. So I think what I got here is that okay, now this person is introducing this company, right? Saying that okay, there's an IPO strategy that you can make a lot of money before this company goes public. So from this copy alone that I highlighted here, it's trying to tell you that okay, this company is not that they are they're like nobody is making money from the company. Like people are already making money from the company even before, isn't as even now that he's trying to like introduce the company to the readers, right? So that's kind of like
Yeah.
build more proof, shows more proof that okay, this company is not that you are not investing in an idea that is not already making money. People are already making money out of this company. So this is an opportunity for you to also join and also make money because I'm very sure a lot of people have that fear that okay, this is a new company because you just like business, you're starting a business, you are not making any money, and people are scared to invest, right? But if that company is already making money, it's very easy for you to get investors. Like, okay, this company, this is in the last 2, 3 years, we have made also revenue, this and that. People will really, it will like boost them their confidence to want to invest because okay, they are already there is like that prospect of the company is already making money, right? So that is
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
learned from this place. Kind of like build more confidence in the reader that this company is already making people money. So it's not like it's a company that just came out yesterday and you're just trying to test it and see if you make money from it or not, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I just figured out the objection they are kind of countering.
Mm.
They are trying to counter like okay these persons like their audience, the prospects have seen the prospect have seen this type of copy before.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they've probably seen this kind of thing, so they are more like saying, okay, how is this different from what I've seen before?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are using all these to counter these objections that are creeping up in the mind of their audience. Okay, they say it's the fastest growing company. Silicon Valley insiders are using it to get rich, and they go ahead and show proof of how insiders inside Silicon Valley are now making money
Mm.
using, yeah. Then
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
then when I scroll further down, I also love the analogy they use when they try to bring in Bitcoin. They bring in bit,
Yes.
yeah, they bring in Bitcoin. You might
Mm.
to someone who's not how do I put it? Should I say B-list, C-list copyright or something? He might say, okay, these people are kind of straying away from the one idea.
Yeah, they are going to like okay, they are bringing multiple stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. But the way
Mm.
they tie it in as they tie in Bitcoin with this pre-IPO,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, it's so great. Like,
It's good. Yeah,
yeah,
I also think it because from I don't know the year this copy was published. My guess is probably that time that Bitcoin was kind of the rave, right? Probably around 20 during that COVID time, 2020, 2021. Which year? Do you know the year particular? This copy,
but
was
I think it was 218 though.
2018. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. And during that, I think that was the year, Bitcoin was, really, shooting up, right? From that
yeah,
217 to 18 upwards, right?
yeah, 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 yeah,
So I think and my guess is that is why they tied in, like they brought in the Bitcoin part so that okay, they'll try to okay, this is what because you are always you want to talk about what is actually happening, right? What is trending now, right? So I know the top of in the financial world at that time it was crypto, Bitcoin and stuff. So they want to like, okay, it's more of like they are correlating to kind of like comparing this particular um idea in this copy and what is in the market, right? That is Bitcoin or crypto,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mm,
Yes.
that's good.
Okay.
So and down under the Bitcoin, you can even see where they made mention of over the last 12 months, Bitcoin has delivered this, and now they now compared it to this particular, startup. As you can see here, right? They say Bitcoin delivered 800%, but this
Yeah,
particular one gave 900,000% gain. So you see, that is over 1,000 times higher than Bitcoin. So you see, the reader will be like, wow, so this thing is even doing better than Bitcoin. So if that is the case, I think this is a good, investment, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they now
Okay.
went on, as impressive as these gains are, it's nothing compared, right, to what is coming in the next 12 months. And it's all thanks to this company secret release job project. I think this is where the copywriter now moved to the unique mechanism, right? Or
Yes,
should I say
yes.
the big idea, or what
The
unique
big
mechanism,
idea.
big idea behind the copy, right? And there's
Yeah.
one thing I noticed here. Now, you see here, they say that they have seen over 900% gains from this private startup, right? So
Yeah.
the reader will be like, okay, so this private startup now have given people that invested it has made them 900,000% gain. So in their mind, for me now, my mind will be like, so if I get in now, I'm not sure. That means there's no possibility for me to make more money, because it's like people already make money from this company, right? But if you go down, you see where the copywriter made mention that as impressive as these gains are, it's nothing compared to what's coming in the next 12 months, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of like telling the reader, like, okay, this company have made people that invested in it 900,000% gain. But in the next 12 months, it's going to give people that invest in it now more than what it gave the
Give them,
previous
yeah.
month, right? So that's kind of like give the reader more hope that, okay, there is something in it for me if I should invest in this right now, right?
Yes, yes.
Mhm. So you want to add something or anything?
No, no, no. Let's go on. Yeah.
All right. So then it goes to the big idea about the project that sets to tap into $15 trillion future wealth, right? Then the
Yeah,
picture
yeah.
of the Pittsburgh, you know, and then it's talked about. So I like the fact that the copywriter made mention immediately when it said the company secret Pittsburgh project, and he now made mention of this project that is set to tap into $15 trillion future wealth, right? So it's kind of like, okay, there's a lot of money in this, a lot of money to go around, right? And
Yeah.
and this part where he gave, like, explained it, like, okay, something big is indeed happening, and just to show you how big this opportunity is. If you stack up $15 trillion bill, the pie would stretch to the moon and back twice. Can you see this how would I call it? Like how it's kind of like he's trying to like explain this, like the picture is trying to create in the mind of the reader, right? Like if you stack
Yeah.
up the $2 bills to pile up would reach to the moon and back twice. So that, do you think that's enough cash to go around? Yeah, thought so. So and then and then this part where he talked about this particular project that is going to disrupt several multi-million dollar industries to meet hundreds of new millionaires across America and even save 1.2 million lives each and every year. So it's kind of like, a very big idea. To me, it's you know, it gets the attention of the reader more, right?
Yeah, 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 it does.
Mhm. So, and then it goes continued, and then we have this headline. That's why Silicon Valley's smartest venture capitalists are all over this company. So now is also bringing more proof that people are already investing in the company, and is more specific. I like how the copywriter is specific regarding people that are investing. Like instead of saying so a millionaire in Silicon Valley invested eventually, he like is specific, mention their name, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah. He goes specific as to boost social proof.
yes. So you mentioned that this person, Masayoshi Son, Japan richest man, invested more than 7 billion, like, you know, Even Jeff Bezos invested his own money. Tech giant Google also invested. So this is a really good credibility here and a good proof element, because for big names like this to be throwing money into this company, it shows that, well, it means there's something they've seen that the reader have not seen, and it draws their attention to want to continue reading to see what's in it, the message is trying to pass, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
okay. So should I go on?
No, one thing I love right from and it's all thanks to one
Mm,
thing about I love about financial copies there's always a catalyst. Okay,
mm, mm.
I learned catalyst from Kai Milligan though, but he
Okay.
loves to call it okay according to him a catalyst. Okay, this thing sets off this thing.
Mm,
That's why new investors or persons who take advantage of this because of this catalyst can now make more money. So
yeah.
the catalyst there is this company's the Secret Pittsburgh project. This Secret Pittsburgh project is always it's also great as a big idea. For a code audience, like I said, I would use the Secret Pittsburgh project as my headline.
You heard him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm, that's true.
Then I also love the proof there, picture of a facility there.
Okay. Yeah, this particular one, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's his kind of like I forgot what they call this proof, but it's great. It shows that okay, this is a real something is really going on in Pittsburgh,
Mm,
and yeah, it's going to be very, very big. So in a way, he keeps reframing how big it is.
mm,
Yeah, first of all, he says $15 trillion in future wealth. Then he says
mm,
something big is happening. Still reframes it as something worth up to $15 trillion.
mm.
Then he still uses an analogy again to reframe how big again it is. If you stack up $15 trillion bills, the pie would stretch to the moon and back.
Yeah,
So
twice.
he's just reframing and reframing in order to pass the point across. And I think
Mm,
this is one thing that most copy out there is missing. Like,
mm.
you just say it out once and you're done for.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But then you see that they in most of these Agora copy, they keep reframing and giving
Mm.
you different instances so we can definitely catch up to. And the more you get these instances, I think the more it convinces you that okay, this is very real.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it's kind of like the more they reframe it, it creates a picture in your mind, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
creates it. They'll be like, okay, just assuming this, that, like it creates that picture, and we human beings, we kind of like we get messages more in pictures, in images. So when you try to create images in their mind, it helps them grab the information faster than just saying it out, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. So, and then I think, okay, I should continue, right?
Yes, yes.
So it goes on, and then um it's here it said that they're getting locked in now because they know the truth. When this company goes public, it will with 100% certainty meet new millionaires. Literally overnight, it's gonna be payday of a lifetime for those getting in now. But here is the problem. So this particular place, like, okay, he started painting that picture of how big this project is going to be for people that get in before the company goes public, how it's going to make people millionaires. And then you now go to here's the problem. Like, okay, there's a twist to this, right? It's not all rosy. Like, okay, yeah, we are enjoying everything's going to, but so that but is like, okay, but hold on, right? So it's kind of like, okay, why venture capitalists and insiders are getting filthy rich? Every day feels like you have been locked out of the fastest growing company ever. So how do I know that? So okay, he painted the picture of this company, making people to be that's going to make people rich and stuff, and then it now goes back to the subheading, right, where he talked about the 99.9% of American locked out and stuff like that, right? So how do I know
Yeah.
that? Because and this question now, I could remember, I think one of these copywriters, I've forgotten. I can't really recall his name, but he made mention about something like, okay, if your reader is reading your copy, every statement you make, it creates a question in their head, right? If you make a claim or you say something in your copy, there is a question they kind of that pops in their head. But since you are not talking to them face to face, so you need to be able to know what question they are asking next. So once you know that question, that is going to be your next, what you are going to answer in the next
Yeah.
line,
Yeah.
right? Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you look at what the copywriter did from the beginning up to this place, he made mention of how this company is going to be rich and why a lot of Americans have been locked out. So I'm guessing that, okay, now the reader will be like, okay, how do you know? Like, okay, the person, right? How does the person know of this information? That would be like the
Yeah.
next question they're asking their head. And then that is where he now, went to, introduce himself, right? That, hi, my name is this, trying to show who he is, to tell the reader who he is, how he was able to get this insider information, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So anything you
No.
want
No.
to chip
No.
in? Okay.
No.
So I think that we have reached the end of the lead, right? So this is more of
Yes.
like
Yeah.
body copy, where the spokesperson, right, introduce himself, and
Yeah.
then
Proof.
unlike this part
Proof. Right.
here, uh-huh, talked about the game is totally it's not, and this is one thing that is very popular with copy, most especially all this Agora style. And if you are not already making a fortune from this company, the private market, don't worry, it's not your fault, right? It's always not the fault of the reader.
It's never. I even the reader knows it's noisy. The reader believes the reader is either blaming the government or is blaming
Yeah.
Wall Street banks or Wall Street bosses now.
Mm,
So it's never his fault. It's never his fault if his investment goes bad now.
yeah, of course. So that is why you made sure it's not your fault. The game is totally rigged, right? Uh-huh. It was simply impossible for everyday folks like you to get into his investment stuff. And then he went on to show picture of him and Tony Robbins, which of course Tony Robbins is a multi-billionaire, right? So it shows credibility, right? Prove that
Yeah,
this guy
yeah,
is when you have a picture of him with somebody that is a billionaire, that means he knows what he's saying. Another picture of him with Damon John, who's also a rich guy, and here he has Shark Tank stars and what have you, venture capitalists, right?
yeah,
So and then he goes on to say talk about so I can tell you the IPO game is started rigged against the little guy. So he brought instances. Just look at what happened in Facebook with Facebook, right? In
yeah,
2007, Facebook was still a private company, and he was he came out and told the world that it was worth $100 billion, and even put a short video clip of him, saying it, right.
yeah, yeah,
So I think I think from what I understand, like this ties in very well to this copy, because this is the main idea of this copy is trying to expose what is happening behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And him bringing this particular short video clip is trying to show you that okay, he has done this before, right? He has
yes,
done this before. He has exposed some company like okay, during 2007, he made mention of something similar to this about Facebook. And look at what happened today. People that invested in Facebook back in 2007 up to now, you know what they have made from it. And it happened, right? So
yes,
today
yes.
Facebook is worth more than $400 billion. And if you bought shares at the hub, this and that, and just instances of what people have missed out and stuff like that. Okay. So anything? If you have anything,
No,
please just let me know. Stop me so
yeah,
that you.
yeah. I'm looking at his group background story though, and
Yeah.
he's coming off as the guy who is okay, I'm the good guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the good guy in the midst of the bad guy. I'm ready to expose all their secrets.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
all the secrets of the bad guys. Okay, see, back then, see what I did, and I made a call on this, and it actually happened. So yeah, you should. So the audience is now like saying, okay, yeah, you should believe me because I'm not going to hide anything from you. I'm going to, and he also says it here. So you know what I did? I spilled the beans.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's like saying, okay, I'm always the guy who will reveal the secrets of the bad guys and what they are doing. So just trust me on this.
It's true. Okay. So, and just continued, and we have it. You see why the little guy was paying for $2 a share after the IPO. Those in that were inside, they made me, they bought it for just $1 and stuff like that. It's just the background story of him, how trying to show the reader that he's kind of like should we say he's like a whistleblower or stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's the whistleblower.
Uh, like he's a whistleblower, he's the guy that will come out and tell you what is happening behind the scene, how you can make fortune, what the other guys are not saying, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm. And you can even see here in this headline where you say that the biggest gains always happen before the company goes public, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's kind of like, does that seem fair to you? Of course not. So I think this question is more of like trying to reaffirm the reader that it's not your fault and it's not something good, right? So he's like the good guy that is going to, not do that. Things are not supposed to be like that. And okay. So here is saying something like, I've already heard rumors this company is getting ready to file their IPO paper with the SEC. And once that happens, it will be in the front page on the Wall Street Journal, the tax will be asked back, and it'll be too late. So it's more just trying to like put the reader on his toes, right? Like, okay, you need to act fast, right? Like there's no
Yeah,
time to waste. You need to take action like right now, or else you miss the opportunity. Okay. So, and then you now mentioned that, okay, that is why I'm so excited to tell you about my pre-IPO. And so now he has gone back to his pre-IPO, what he started from the beginning of the copyright, where he said, look at what I have in my hand, right? This and
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So here he's talking about what is contained in the pre-IPO prospectus. Inside you find all the research that compiled into a pre-IPO strategy that could help you make a fortune on these private companies exposing growth. Okay. And they said that it will reveal a way to profit with an investment in the public market. Because the company reference is probably to there, blah blah blah. Mm. So this area where you say that you see this strategy takes advantage of a technicality in the stock market, one that very few people know about. What's your take? Like, I'm not kind of like a financial guy, so what do you really
Okay,
think?
what I think he's trying to do there is trying to shift from the layman's kind of he's trying to make them know that okay, I'm a professional in this.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So he's going from layman's terms to technical terms now. Even if it might sound like mumbo jumbo to the audience in question, but
Mm,
once it's just like when a doctor comes and he starts saying something like renal something something something. If you check the meaning, he's actually talking of disease of the kidney or something.
mm,
But because of the technicality of the terms he uses, he knows, okay, yeah, I'm really listening to a professional, even if it
mm.
sounds like mumbo jumbo in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but you know that okay, this is a person who knows what he's actually saying. So they will always say in financial, in as much as you're trying to talk to your audience like you're talking to someone who's in grade 8 or grade 7.
Mm,
Yeah, at some point in your copy, you should still use technical words to make them know that you're a professional who knows what he's saying.
yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. That's true because it's kind of like it's just like with someone that comes to you that okay, they are telling you how to make money in a particular area, and in order to show you because there's usually that issue of trust, right? Like you are
Yeah, yeah,
contemplating, does this guy really knows what he's doing? Like, is he actually a professional? Is just someone that just woke up yesterday and felt like, okay, this is what he knows something about this, or is like is actually into that, right? So using this
yeah,
technical word kind of like show more like credibility, right? That this person is a professional, he knows what he's doing, so they can trust him. Anything he says, he is not just saying it out of like because he heard it from somewhere else. Like he knows what he's doing, right?
yeah, yeah,
That's good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the copy continues, and this area is saying that you only have 945 pre-IPO prospectus you can give away today, and once they are gone, they are gone. So what I picked here is that this thing is majorly this copy is time sensitive, right? Like, okay,
yeah,
we have
yeah,
to take action like now. Apart from that, okay, it has this particular thing he wants to give out, right? That is the aim. But this thing, it doesn't have like unlimited number to give out. What he wants to give is also limited. So apart from you acting right, like acting on the information, now you need to be fast. Like you have to, it has to be like first come first serve basis, right? Or else that number he has is going to, you will not get it if you don't act like immediately, right?
yeah, yeah. From what I'm guessing there, I think he's trying to imply without really saying.
Mm,
Yeah, he's trying to imply, okay, for instance, he says, I only have 945 pre-IPO prospectuses and I can give away today. Once
mm,
they are gone, they are gone. I expect they will be all gone by the end of the day. So I think in a way he's trying to imply that okay, there are probably more persons reading this message and reading this sales letter
mm.
Yeah, and before the end of the day, this person is maybe he could be implying to the audience, and the audience could be guessing, okay, once the audience sees them, I expect they will all be gone by the end of the day. In the mind of the reader, it's like saying, okay, this guy could have more than 1,000 persons
Okay.
he's sending out this message to.
Yes.
Yeah, so in a way, he's implying, but he didn't come out right to say, I have okay, 2,000 persons are going to are receiving this message, 3,000 persons. So before the end of the day, it's just a hanging thought he leaves for the audience to. So it's not
To
like he's trying
conclude
to.
themselves.
Yeah, he's not forcing the urgency, but he's in a way forcing the urgency.
But I think for me, I would have suggested if the copywriter would have mentioned the number of people reading this. Don't you think it could have triggered like, okay, I only have like here and I only have 945 IPO can give away today. Once they are gone, they are gone. And currently this message has been sent to over, let's say maybe 2,000 people. Currently 2,000 people have received this message. So I think that could have, more like will be more persuasive, right? When you say that,
Yeah,
okay, 2,000 people are seeing this, and I only have now around 45, the other will be like, oh wow, I hope I'll be the first, 1,000 people that will take this opportunity. Because if this thing is reaching 2,000 and there's only 945, that means it won't even reach half of the people reading it, right? Stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. That's one way to see it. Then I'm also thinking,
Mm.
okay, what if he says he actually comes out to state 2,000 persons are reading it.
Mm.
There's also the possibility that I don't there's this thing they call it I've forgotten what they call it, but let me describe it. Say it's something like
Okay.
once you see the number of persons at the spot, you start feeling
Mm.
kind of lazy or something to take action because you start feeling like, okay, if 2,000 persons are actually seeing this message, how am I sure that
We are not late.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I will not be late. So let me just
Like
leave
I'm
it.
not ready late. So they might even decide to give up, like probably it has even reached a lot of people have already gotten it. Let me
Yeah,
not even waste my time, something like that, right? Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
I understand. It's true. Okay. So all right, so let's continue. And so it continued, this company is set to become the next giant in the explosive on-demand boom. It's no secret we are living in the rise on-demand boom. And he brought instances of events, all this that's related to this boom, like the music, the movies, and this picture here, in the movies like Netflix, the music we have the Apple iTunes, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And the rest of them. So we continue that this private company we are talking about today is going to do just that, but at an even larger scale, right? They are setting up to dominate a much larger industry than hotels, music, or even video. So it like brought an instance of sectors that have really gone very wide that made you know a lot of people money, right? Like the music, the hotel, the video. And now he's saying that this particular company is going to be more than that. So you can see the comparison. Like, okay, these sectors have done very big. Now this one is going to be bigger, right?
yeah, he keeps reframing and
Mm,
reframing and reframing.
mm. And then it now went on to talk about that they are hiring a monstrous $15 trillion industry thanks to the technology being developed at the Pittsburgh facility, right? Back to the big idea, right? Behind all this.
Yeah, yeah,
So, and this place, he said this company is on track to fundamentally change the way everyone gets everything, and they are promised they can get you anything in under 5 minutes. It's kind of like curiosity, curiosity. What is this like company that can get everything and anything in under 5 minutes, right? So simply put, so he's trying to explain what he means by this thing, right? This company will do to transportation what Amazon did to online shopping.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
like the way he did, like he just did what he did here. Like, okay, he made mention that this company is going to change the way everyone gets everything. They're going to do anything. Like, in the mind of the reader, will be like, how do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? So, okay, let me like explain, right? So this company will do to transportation what Amazon did to online shopping. Now, virtually everybody knows what Amazon did to online shopping, right? They are more of like the big players when it comes to online shopping. So for a company to do the same thing what Amazon did to transportation, that means they are going to be like number one, right? When it comes to transportation.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. So and then goes on to talk about Amazon, how Amazon went on from being a bookstore to becoming became an online store, how they have made a lot of money. So and this place, you said this is like being able to go back in time and invest when everyone else thought Amazon was just a bookstore. Remember, Amazon became such a giant because it made online shopping cheap and convenient. So this private company is about to do the same with transportation. And so when I was reading the copy at first, when I came to this part, what came to my mind? I thought it was talking about Uber. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I was thinking that maybe is this a copy that's kind of like sold for an Uber shares, because when you talk about transportation and it was like, okay, it's going to do what Amazon did, similar transportation. I was like, okay, it's Uber. What? When I started reading it, I was like, it's not even Uber, it's something else. So, should I continue? Should
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
let's continue.
All right. So, and then it talked about how it's going to, make transportation cheaper. So I think like, from the beginning, it was talking about the Pittsburgh project. Now, this Pittsburgh project now moved to more specific area, right? Started from the company. We don't know what the company is. Like from, okay,
Yeah,
now went to the Pittsburgh project. Now from the Pittsburgh, now it's talking about transportation, right? So it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
it's getting more clearer as we go down. Okay, the company is dealing with transportation sector, right?
Yes, yes.
And then say thanks to the Pittsburgh project, transportation will be so immediate and cheap that many people will choose not to own a car. Or imagine you can go anywhere for pennies, no paying insurance, no paying for gas, inspections. They never have to put down the paper, stuff like that. So and then continue, you can see why this will be appealing to so many people, especially kids. I think what he's trying to do here is like it's trying to build a picture to why this company is going to be that very big in terms of in that transportation, right? So it's not
Yeah,
like the normal transportation, things that have maybe is like, okay, a new car company that is going to be maybe an electric car or stuff like that. Like this is something entirely different, right? Like this
yeah,
company, what they are bringing transportation will eliminate insurance, because a lot of people will not even want to own a car because of the technology this particular company is bringing to transportation. So it's kind of like it's very broad, like a lot of things, bringing a lot of things to the table. And then, frankly, they know all the hell is going to break loose. Think about it. Transportation. So simply put, this company technology could bankrupt 60% of the auto insurance industry. Now, yes, the same company that will never pay this. Now, what I notice about here is like I think this particular copy here, starting from here to here, simply put, right? This company's technology could bankrupt 60% of the auto insurance industry. So in brackets, this particular statement, yes, the same companies that never cover you when you need them most, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The next one is said make parking lots obsolete. You never worry about parking again. Then save 1.2 million lives each year, maybe even the life of a loved one, completely eliminate traffic jams in big cities, no more getting stuck in traffic, and save a lot of $1 trillion in transportation costs every year. So what I understand, what I got from here is like they're trying to like tap into the concern of the reader, right?
Yes, yes, yes. They're tapping
Mm.
into his concerns, like his desires and those fears he has.
Mm. Yes, like what the things like they want, like the things they don't like I'm very sure most of them don't really like this insurance issue, like car insurance, right? The same
Yeah,
companies that
yeah.
never cover you when you need them. You hear, because I usually hear a lot of complaint that people will pay money for car insurance, but when they have issues, the insurance company.
It never covers them when they always need them most, especially there are situations where their car will be so totaled and the
Yeah,
insurance company
already
is
be like,
supposed to
yes, these people,
cover.
they don't even like paying me money, paying for my this thing and stuff like that. Okay. So, okay, continues. You don't have to be an accredited investor or have a lot of money. You don't have to be a stock expert or even have any investing experience at all. So, just like I made mention earlier, just trying to uh, counter objection, right, that the reader might have regarding the idea, right? Okay, this is about investing. Some the objection they might have like there have to be like some special investor before they can invest, right? I'd be like, no, you don't have to be an accredited investor. That they have to be a
Yeah,
stock expert. I'd be like, no, you don't have to be a stock expert. Okay, I have to have experience with stock. So you don't even need any experience at all, right? So they are
yeah,
countering your.
yeah. No investing experience.
Mhm. But chipped in, but you need to act fast again, like it's time sensitive. So he also came back again that he only has 945 of this. So, and then of course, like any investment, this opportunity is not risk free and should be considered as a part of a well diversified portfolio. I think this is more of like them trying to, put off the FTC guys, right?
Yeah, yeah.
uh, so they have to like be clear the air so that in case
To
tell the reader
avoid
that
to make it FTC compliant.
yes, compliance, so that will not be like they are making one claim that once you invest in this, that you must make money. There's a possibility that you might lose and stuff like that. So then it continues, and we have the race of is about to make a lot of footage, and then there's a video about the technology, right? And they
Yeah,
went on to explain how it works, sending out, just little explanation, some little technicalities, right?
yes,
Again,
yes. The technicalities behind.
technology. So, and then continues, and you say engineers at this private startup have figured out how to connect the sensor system that controls the car steering and pedals. So now this technology can guide the car safely around the roadways without the use of a driver. Thanks to this project, to the Pittsburgh project, this private company is about to launch their national on-demand network of autonomous vehicles. Now, what I really like here is how the copywriter connected this technology to the main thing that this company does. I don't know whether you noticed, but I feel like this company is not more of like they they are like into it's not more of the technology, it's more of creating like a self-driving car, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But instead of the copywriter coming out to talk about that, okay, this company they produce self-driving car, like okay, no, it started from the technology itself, and then we now link the technology to how the technology works, right? To making
Yes.
the cars autonomous. And then this place where you say this private company is about to launch their national on-demand network of autonomous vehicles. Then from here, it's kind of like say that okay, this particular type of vehicle is on demand, like people want it, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's selling self-driving cars without actually saying I'm selling self-driving cars.
Mm.
They want
So and then it went on, and we have some proofs here, some quotes from big guys like the Business Insiders talking about the autonomous cars, self-driving cars. So he's trying to show that well, this self-driving car is actually a big thing, right? Because
Yeah,
the big top guys are already talking about it. So if they are talking about it, means it's something to really look into. So and then it goes on talked about technology, the sensor, and how you know if you think this is science fiction, think again. If you live in Pittsburgh, you may have already seen some of these vehicles cruising around, see it yourself, and it's a video of the self-driving car. So this is more of like what I understand here is not like okay, they are trying to tell you that this is an idea, like this is something that is already in existence, right? That it's something that people are already it's already happening, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that is why there is a short video clip of the self-driving car, and then goes on to talk about that the car it's already in use. A lot of companies are talking about it. So expansion has already begun. Now that these companies say drive cars are proving themselves safe, they are about to spread like wildfire. So they said Fox News expects these cars to be on the road as early as the end of this year. And then there's a little question, this also in 2 years, and they expect the numbers to hit a whooping 10 million. So here, just trying to tell the reader that this new thing that this startup is bringing is already in existence. It's already in the world, and before you know it, it's going to spread. Just like the way electric cars started, right? It started
Yes, yeah.
two by two, and before you know it, it's like all over the place. So this particular um, stuff this company is bringing, it's going to be similar to that. It's already here, and it's here to stay. So it's more of like kind of like gives the reader more assurance that if they invest in this,
Yeah, it's going to make more money for them.
yes, they are going to really actually benefit from it. Okay, so let's move this. Okay, so and then it goes on, and he now went on instead of talking about I like this where it's moved here. He said that this startup is the future of logistics. So now they are not just talking about self-driving car for people to use, like just everyday people to use. Like there's another sector that this particular invention can can work, right? Like in logistics.
Yeah, yes, yes.
In this particular place where you talked about Business Insider thinks this technology could destroy FedEx. That is a very, very powerful statement. The whole FedEx. So, and he talked about it's already happening. Take a look, and here's a short video clip of, a self-driving truck. So this is really something huge, right?
Yes.
And it's about to solve, they said it's about to solve the big problem in the trucking industry. According to Trucking Industry Association, they are short of drivers. So this technology is going to create, like, there is already demand for it. That's what it's just trying to say here. So this company has a unique opportunity to cash in big for investors. Why? Because there's demand for it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and the time to profit is now. If you wait, this company goes public, it will be too late, And adoption of technology, this one is just talking about adoption. There are literally millions of lives at stake. And then here he's trying to build on the imagination of the reader. Imagine never being involved in a traffic accident again. Imagine never worrying about your loved ones when they're out on the roads. Not only that, imagine a world where you no longer have to stress like searching for parking. A car picks you up and drops you off wherever you want just for $1 or $2. Imagine a world where you don't have to waste hours of your time stuck in traffic. You see now how this company's fleet of autonomous cars could change everything, and how anyone who uses my pre-IPO strategy could make a fortune. I think here is just trying to show like the reader that this particular company is coming to solve a huge problem.
So yeah, it's
Is
kind of
bringing
like
change.
yeah, he's kind of touching on benefits, yeah.
Yeah, benefits.
Yeah, yeah, those emotional benefits.
Yes. And it's and the copyright is also linking the benefit to the reader, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
Trying to show them that it's not just people that are going to benefit, even you, the reader, you are going to benefit from this company. And apart from benefiting from its invention, if you get my pre-IPO strategy, you also make money from it, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you need to position yourself before it goes public. And then I can tell you, and this particular place here, I said, I can tell you the strategy I revealed in this pre-IPO prospect is only way for everyday folks to profit from this startup's growth through an investment in a public company before it goes public. Do you notice the word they use here? This one that is boldly written. Only. They even written bold here.
Yeah, he's trying to say you can't get this information anywhere
Any
else.
other
I'm the
place.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one. So I think that I could remember, like, I can't remember. I know also I've read a lot of this copywriting book, but I knew there was one that was talking about you have to make sure that your solution is the only solution, right? That they can't get it
Yeah,
anywhere. Tell
from
them that you're the
anywhere.
only one. Yeah. There's no alternative. So when you show that you are your solution is the only one for their problem, so it will easily get them to want to, you know. So everything you need to know is inside this, and the best part is completely free. That is usually their strategy, right? Agora style. They will start to give you everything, and they will now tell you that it's completely free, and you're like, okay. So what do you need to do before you get it free? Then that is when they'll now go. So honestly, I want you to have it. It's not fair that you do. Regular investors like you have been locked out of the private. You just need to make a decision at the end of the day. And then if I reveal, and here you're saying that, okay, look, I wish I could tell you the name of this company on this page. I really do, but this is a public web page posted on the internet. Now, if I reveal names of investors, they are private investors or anything like that, I'm a toast. I'll never be allowed on the inside ever again. but I get away with revealing more details to a small enough group. So this is just like answering some of the questions in the head of the reader, right? You're like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
you know this thing, you know this company. Why not just say it in this place? Why do I need to keep reading and get probably you need me to subscribe to something or something like that? Why not just say it, right? So it's trying
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
say that, oh no, I can't say it. Then why? So it's answering their question, right? So that is answering their question, countering the objection. So, and continues, I will show you how to claim your pre-IPO in a moment, but first, you might be wondering why Silicon Valley Insider might say we go through all this trouble. Why not just keep this information to myself and make a fortune? And to answer that, let me tell you a very personal story that explains everything, right? I think this is something that is very popular, right? You see a lot of people that okay, um, someone will come online that is a multi-millionaire, has made money from this, and he wants to help people also make money, right? And some people will be like, why, right? Be
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Why are you
why,
revealing all this information to me?
uh-huh. Why do you want to, why not just tell your close family or friends and just, why do you want to just give the information to someone that you have never met before, like a stranger like me, right? So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that is where he now went to talk about his story, how my bank account balance went from 15 million to this. Then he talked about like here his story, how he was once broke stuff. So it's more of like there's this particular term for this, like is it hero's journey or how do you call it?
Oh, yeah. The hero's journey.
The hero's journey, right? Uh,
Yeah,
so he talked about how he was once broke, and by leveraging his contacts in Silicon Valley, I was able to launch new successful businesses and make money. So here I am today trying to pass the benefits of knowing Silicon Valley elites onto you. So I think he has answered the question here, right?
yeah, yeah,
Mm. So it's just simple. Okay, why do you want to do this? Because he was once in their shoes and he was able to make a lot of money because he knew people in the inside. So now,
yes. Within Silicon Valley.
yes. So now he has made a lot of money. He's also part of the people inside. So he wants to also, extend that same, help we got to everyday folk like you. You never have a chance, such as amazing opportunity. So this might be the only chance and whatever. So a year from now, you could be traveling around the world, spending time in your new luxury home in south of France, or simply drinking a cocktail with your loved ones on such exotic beach with the peace of mind that only comes when you know you have made enough to fund your entire retirement. I think this is just like painting a picture of
Yeah, future pacing.
picture pacing. Thank you. A year from now, you'll be traveling around the world. This is what they want, right? Spending time in luxury home, drinking cocktail. So we just future pacing there. So you can get started today with your pre-IPO, and that's my mission in the okay, so you now made mention after that this private startup is the single in my 35-year career, but it's not only the investment, but it's not the only investment I follow. In fact, on the first day of every month, I publish a monthly income opportunity research called the Altucha report, right? So here is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to,
He's building on the
introduce
offer. Yeah,
introducing the offer and building on it, right? So you're just introducing the offer, and then that's my mission in our social report to help everyday American retirees end their reliance on conventional institutions. So I think from here we already know the target audience, right?
yeah,
This,
yeah.
everyday American retirees. So and this is what they want to do. help everyday American retirees end their reliance on conventional institutions. I think this particular statement can go for an headline for subject line for email, right?
For an email,
For,
yeah.
yeah.
And their
Everyday
reliance on the government.
end your reliance on conventional institutions, or how everyday American retirees can end their reliance on conventional institutions, stuff like that. And then without ever worrying about money, the only place, updates and emerging new ways. So yeah, just building on the offer, talking about the report. Here's what others are saying. So here he has proof, right? Testimonials,
Yeah, testimonials.
testimonials. And then I'm the only person who has the pre-IPO prospectus. Again, is the only one, and I have 945 to give away today. So, but it can be yours today for free. So you see, emphasizing the free, right? So,
Yes, yeah.
but as soon as you take a risk-free trial of the actual report, so you say that okay, you are going to get it for free, but this is what you need to do, right? This is the action you need to take to get it for free. So, and then it now goes on to, give bonus, right? To sweeten the offer, right? So we have the first bonus, the free cryptocurrency package. So YUA is using this cryptocurrency bonus package, right? I think because crypto is always the bonus package for every offer, right? So here it goes that it's yours for free. So at the end of when you talk about the first bonus, talk about the cryptocurrency package, how the cryptocurrency package is, just trying to build on it, and then it ends like it's yours free when you take a risk-free trial of the report. In the second bonus, make 1,000% from the 7 biggest money making firms in America. There's another bonus you talked about, and then it ended with it's also yours free when you take a risk-free trial of the actual report, right? So the special bonus number 3, also the same thing. And then if you respond, you get it for free. And then this is a recap, right? A summary of everything that you get once you do it. So here is summarizing the print on is off. Okay. So here is summarizing the offer, everything. Talk about the pre-IPO prospectus, and with the value stack. There's value stack and also summary. The pre-IPO, the value is this $199. 12 issues of the report, 99. The value is $99. The first bonus has the value of $199. The second bonus also $39 value. The third bonus 25. The other one members only email update, access to the report support team, and then here's the total value pack here, like just stacking the value. So everything is $599. Then, and here is a guarantee where it's giving the reader a guarantee that take a full year to try it, no pressure. So you only have to pay a tiny fraction of the total value, right? Which is $599 here. So he made mention of it here, so that you're not going to pay everything. So I think the reason for this value pack is just for the reader to show the reader that you are getting a lot of value. You're getting a lot of value, but what you are paying is not even close to all the value you are getting out. So because we are agreed on an incredible deal of just $49, it means that for just 13 cents a day, you can have a full year subscription to the report. So I like this area where he breaks he broke it down to 13 cents a day, right? So this offer is you pay $49 for 1 year, right, subscription to the report. So when you divide $49 by 365 days, you are left with 13 cents a day. I think this is a very smart way of trying to you know break it down for the reader so that it will look so easy and cheap, like wow, just 13 cents. Because in a day, lots of them spend more than that. So definitely it's like a steal, right? So and goes on to talk about the guarantee. I've also prepared a special risk noting.
Yeah, network got me out.
Yeah, network. Sorry. So let me just quickly go back. I was just talking about, I think we stopped here about the bonuses, right?
Yes, yeah.
So it came with three bonuses, bonus one, two, three, and then we now did a recap, like a summary of everything, right? Trying
Everything
to,
you're getting.
yes, like the value, stacking the value, right? Everything, you attach the value, right, to it. Like the
Yeah,
there's a value, so amount, this so amount, so amount. So at the end, you now do the total value of everything, right?
yeah.
All this is just trying to show the reader that you are getting a lot of value from this, right? What you are getting,
Yeah.
right? So and here it now goes on to give the guarantee. Take a full year to try it, no pressure, and then you have a guarantee. You also, and then you only have to pay a tiny fraction of the value. So this is you see the importance of the value, stacking the value and what have you, right? So $599, and the reader is only paying $49. So it's
$49.
like
Yeah.
a steal, right?
Yes, as a risk for to just try for 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year. So and there's more guarantee again.
Yeah.
And goes on talk about the guarantee. If you try it, you are not okay with it, keep everything, and then you know. So here he talked about expect this to go really fast. If you don't claim yours now, someone else will. It's just trying to trying to make them take action right immediately.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
So and you might regret it for the rest of your life because when this company goes public, to make a lot of people rich. So if you miss out, you're going to regret it and stuff like that. So here is just talking about what he said earlier from the copyright. This is your only last chance to turn the average retirement into this in just a matter of months, and then how you can make the money. So CTA, right? CTA.
Yes, it's here.
Don't waste any time, you'll be left out. So please click on the button below to claim your free IPO prospectus. I think this is one of the simplest thing that a lot of copywriters usually miss, right? This very simple thing like this can make your whole copy just useless.
Yeah, that's true.
Always tell the reader what to do, right? Don't assume they know. Just tell them do this. Yeah. So click the button below to get started on your path to retiring millionaire. Subscribe now. And then this you can review your orders before it's final, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So then this is just conclusion. Sincerely hope you join us today. I'm giving you my very best price offer and the risk nothing and keep everything guaranteed. So this I think this conclusion is more of like there's no pressure, right? It's not trying to
Yeah, no pressure. He's not pressuring you
no
to
pressure.
sign up. But he still plays the
Urgency.
urgency game.
Yes, of course. Yes. So, a lot of, prospects, they usually like it when someone like you as a seller or something like that, you're not pressuring them. You
Yeah,
just present the idea to them, show them the benefit, this is what they get, this is what will happen if they miss out, and just keep it in front of them, right? No pressure.
yeah. He
Like,
uses the push pull technique to close his offer, to close the copy.
yes.
Yeah, he's pushing you away, but at the same time
Yeah, but it's
pulling you
also,
to. Yeah,
it's more of like that psychology of we want what we cannot get, right?
yeah.
We are always attracted to things that pushes us away.
Yes.
Mm, That is kind of the technique here. So, and then you have the close. I look forward to welcoming you, and then you have the PS. I like this PS here, where it's kind of like
The
bring
summary
brought
of
of,
everything.
of all the benefits and everything, like the whole offer itself summarized. You know. Oh, so it was even in 2018. Look at the date. I didn't even notice. Now I'm seeing it. February 2018. That was when the copy was published.
Yeah.
Okay. So the PS here, remember, experts have already noted the biggest IPO in history. It's the private, 15 trillion dollar industry. So you get it, and then in 12 months, blah blah blah, and sit here. So I think that is it. Right? Wow. So any other thing you want to I
No,
think
the takeaway from this copy is I just love the way he keeps reframing and reframing and reframing.
hmm,
Yeah.
yeah, it's true. I love that. I like that the way he keeps, bringing back like because I
Yeah,
know,
he,
I remember there's a time I read somewhere that they said that the reader is we are always fond of forgetting things, right?
yeah.
Your copy you need to like keep bringing like the most important points you want them to,
Ideas.
so that
Yeah.
you keep reminding them as they are going. You keep reminding them. You keep bringing it up like the salient point. Those things that you want them to. Yeah, overall the copy is great. It's nice. I like it. It's really good.
And I think the writer was
Mm,
not pressurizing them, and at the same time, he was telling them the benefits of what he's selling, and also telling them that it's affordable. You get
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not free actually, but telling them that it's free to draw them closer. And the should I say the sales letter is not boring, it's interesting. It can make the reader to read it and also grab it. Like that place that he said he has just 945. What's that?
Yes,
945
945.
offer. Like yes. So it will make the reader to quickly grab the offer before it elapses. I think the writer is he did a great job.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. The writer played on two major things, like the sense of urgency and also not
Yeah,
not trying to like pressurize them. Like
plagiarize them. Yeah. And
it's time sensitive. At the same time, you also need to be fast.
yeah,
To
let me use the restroom.
all right. So
Hey,
thank you.
guys know how do you know how well this letter performed?
Sorry.
Do you
I
know how
really
it
don't.
According to Kai Milligan, I think the team performed very well though.